Hey everybody, it's Mega400 again with more Grunty's Revenge, Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge. This is number 8. And last time we left off, we were going over here to use the build drill on those little cracks. I didn't really talk much about the build drill because I was busy talking about Mario Bros. Wii. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Oh, and there's that Jinjo. Sometimes I just think it's better just to just kill yourself in the green water. I mean, again, I said there's really no... Well, I think there's some penalty we should talk about later, but there's really not much penalty, to be honest, that you would actually care about in getting game overs. Now here, these pink things, when they won't die unless you attach yourself to them. So you need to attach yourself to them if you want to kill them, or there's another move later on you can use to kill them. Attach yourself to them and then shake the control pad right and left like rapidly so that you can get rid of them. I didn't do too good of a job here, but like rapidly back and forth in order to kill them, as I didn't do here. Also, there has been confirmation actually a little while ago on at least the blog for Cave Story. It is now officially, because people said, oh, it was officially declared 2010. It wasn't officially declared to my knowledge, but it is 100% officially declared, at least in my eyes, to being 2010. Because I guess they said the website said that they were submitting it to Nintendo, but I guess they worked on more stuff, so it's still coming. It's just gonna be a while longer, which is kind of annoying. So in the meantime, I guess since I got Christmas stuff, I'll probably buy some other games, because I've been trying to save the last 1,000 I had for Cave Story. I'm just showing how much I have so far. Now again, I mentioned Bad Magic Bayou is kind of a combination of, Bubble Gloop Swamp and Bad Magic, I think I said Mad Monster. I don't know, I keep thinking I'm saying something which I'm not saying. But anyway, the Bad Magic Bayou is basically a combination of Mad Monster Mansion and Bubble Gloop Swamp. And this is the Mad Monster Mansion portion of it with the black gruntlings. Each level they go up level, so the first one had the red ones, the second one had the blue ones, this one has the black ones. The other game I didn't talk about yesterday that I got for Christmas was Spirit Tracks. Now, again, a lot of people will say, oh, Spirit Tracks, train sucks, the end. Seriously, if you're going to base a game on the fact that it has a train, when, might I add, Phantom Hourglass had a steamboat, which came out at the... I don't know which one came out exactly, but it came out close enough that they were about the same, only 2 years apart. They both use the same technology, just one's on land and one's on sea. So, and this is... The game takes place 100 years later, so if you're saying, oh my, why are you using a train? It doesn't make any sense. Now, I understand people are saying, oh, you know, it looks more mechanical, and I can understand that. When you think of a boat, you think of it being around for a long time, but train, nope, train is new technology. But the Zelda game has never been consistent in its technology. It has cannons. It's able to, you know, it could technically, at this point, I'm assuming they could make guns if they wanted to. And we have battery eggs now. If you didn't listen to what he said, you press, I think, R or L, one of the two, to access them. Use the battery eggs to deliver a shock to enemies or to open these gates. This is the only level you're really going to need them, because you really have the shock really does nothing. Like, it shocks them, but that's about it. It's not really necessary to use against enemies. In fact, other eggs work just as well, or just attacking enemies for the most part. And the only gates are in, for shock, or the battery eggs are in this level. So this is the only level in which you'll use battery eggs. They are interesting, but there's no really other use for them except for in this level, so don't worry about them anymore. But anyway, back to Spirit Tracks. While I get this Jinjo. Spirit Tracks, I'm really enjoying it. People say, well, isn't the train out of place? Not really. You know, it's no more out of place than telephones and Link's Awakening. It's like, they're there. It's not like, oh my god, telephones can't comprehend, explode. You know, it's just part of the game. People I know have complained about, oh, the train makes it much linear, no explanation. You know what, dude, I've had a whole rant in Wareland 2. I don't really give a crap about exploring things as much. If it's linear, it's linear. If it's exploring, as long as it's not affecting the gameplay, it's okay. You know, that's one thing that I'm not picky about in terms of gaming. But yeah, in terms of traveling, most of the travel, it's less than like the boat. Like with the boat and like Phantom Hourglass, you could go to different areas around the sea. But the thing is, if you're just going around an area of water, there's not really, you know, if you, most of it is point A to point B. The other stuff in between in the water, there's not a ton of things you need to find. And for the train, you could do the same things. You could have, you know, say, oh, run around the field and find things in there, but there's only so much in the field, like in Ocarina of Time, for example. There's only so much you can find before you, like, I'm running around the field. This is boring. Why am I doing this? Why don't I go into the fire temple to save the Gorons? Why am I being an idiot and just frolicking with the postman, or not the postman, the running man? But yeah, I'm enjoying the game. I recommend it. There's only one thing that's annoying me about it is they have a new instrument, and in the other game used, I think it was the wisdom stones, whatever those stones are there in every game. They use the pipes, the instrument, to awaken them and talk to them. In the other games, you could just, or in Phantom Hourglass, you could just hit them with your sword. And that's a little like, did you really need to do that? Couldn't you just have us hit them again? And we killed Klungo again. Excuse Klungo, please, must spend more time working on potions. Klungo makes a prize for bear. Ooh, I don't like the sound of that. But yeah, I recommend the game to any Zelda fans or anyone who likes Phantom Hourglass, because it's much better than Phantom Hourglass. In fact, it's just a really enjoyable game. And I'd also like to make a shout out right now. A shout out to Gaia Crusher 9, because I don't know, at this point, I know he's definitely finished the story. He only has a few more extras, so if he's not done today, Monday, he'll be done in no time. So, congrats to Gaia Christian 9 for finishing his Let's Play of Fable: The Lost Chapters. It's really, I think I already given him a shout out for Fable: Lost Chapters, but I'm giving him another shout out because, you know, I can. Because I'm Mega 400 and I can do whatever I want. Except for illegal stuff. So yeah, definitely check him out. He's a really good Let's Player. I really enjoyed Fable Lost Chapters. At first I wasn't really into it, but I got into it because he's really good at doing commentary. I believe I said this before in my Cliff Farms part of this Let's Play. So let's go on to the next shout out to the Pasta King. Congrats on getting a video up on Christmas. I was just amazed that you actually got a video up. Congrats, dude. You're getting there with your videos. You have, I think, 13, or is it 12? I didn't check. I don't look at the numbers. But hey, it's Ogre Battle. It's a good Let's Play. It just takes a while to get up. Don't let that get past you, because PK is a good Let's Player. And other news, Starfy. As you know, that game came out in the summer for DS, and I have extra money, so I'm thinking about possibly buying it because it looks interesting. It looks like a Kirby-style game. Now, I don't know. It looks interesting. I'm interested in playing it. I don't know if anyone else would be. So I'll let you know if I ever get that game. But I've been interested in the game. It's one of the few games out there that I actually am interested in that I don't have at this moment, at least. That's out. But that's... Oh, I still have some time. So yeah, that's almost the end of Bad Magic Bayou. We have a little bit more, mostly which involves going back to Mumbo, which I think is what I'm doing right now, is going back to Mumbo. In the meantime, I'll talk about graphics and how they don't matter. I have such interesting topics. No, but actually, yeah, I got in this discussion with my brother. I've done this before, but he said, well, graphics actually matter. The NES and all, or just other, I don't know if he said in general, but just, you know, the Xbox is great because, and PS3 is great because it has so great graphics, and graphics make a game better. I'm like, maybe it's just me, but I don't see how that makes any logical sense. I mean, first off, because we have the technology to make 3D games, at this point, I believe that making 8-bit games or 16-bit games or any style games is more of an art style at this point than actually a graphical limitation. So therefore, in terms of graphics, it's like saying, well, I don't like the style of Van Gogh in terms of art, but I like the style of Da Vinci, you know, like that kind of thing with painting. They're both good, but I like this one better. It doesn't make a game better or not, it's just, you know, personal opinion of what kind of style of graphics you like. But that's all the time I have. I'll try and talk more about this next episode, because I ran, as over the rest of my time. This has been Mega 400, reminding you that Mumbo has a skull for a head.